Okay, so we're going to be making hot cross buns, which means we're going to be making bread. And, oops, I'll just hang up on somebody. Cool. Sorry about that. So the big thing about bread is that bread always uses yeast. And this is the yeast in here. At the moment, it's all a bit hard and grumpy. The yeast doesn't really want to play at the moment. So what we need to do is we need to wake it up. And the thing that yeast likes best in the morning, or actually any time, it likes some breakfast. Oh, actually, I don't need that quite yet. And this is the yeast breakfast. Doesn't that look like a good breakfast? Sugar? You have sugar for breakfast. No, we don't have sugar for breakfast, but yeast likes it. So, like if you would put a couple, 1 teaspoon of the sugar in each bowl, that would be great. Oh, yeah, don't really get away. Yep, that's cool. Some of the other one. Beautiful. So it likes its breakfast, it also likes a nice warm bath. One of the bowls.
All of it.
All of it? Yep. Cool. Yep. Okay. So, that's the bath and the breakfast for the yeast. So you can see it's all a little bit like fish food, it's just little bits. But that's going to change as it wakes up and gets a bit more cheerful.
It's actually getting to smelling better.
Well, it'll start smelling as well. Yeast is alive. I think you
It's not floating. It's floating once mean you were alive. You're like alive.
They will all start floating in a while. I'm not sure why some of them float and some of them don't from the start. But what happens is as the yeast wakes up, it starts doing some really interesting things. And it does a job in our bread. Do you know what its job in our bread is? It makes our bread rise. It makes it kind of get bigger. And I've got some bread here that's it's a bit of a cool one. This is Italian bread that's called ciabatta. Can you see all the holes in it? All of those are bubbles, and they're bubbles that the yeast has blown. It's kind of like blowing up balloons. So the yeast actually, it's alive and it breathes. And as it breathes, it makes these holes in the bread, and that makes the bread puff up. And so you'll see the bread get bigger and bigger. So, these are some of the hot cross buns that one of the other groups made just before. And these ones have been getting bigger and bigger because the yeast has been breathing inside of them. Which is kind of cool. So that's what's going to happen to your ones as well. When the yeast is ready to play, it's going to start breathing in your bread and blowing bubbles in there. And that's how the bread rises. So what we're going to do in a minute, once the yeast is ready to play, we're going to add flour and dried fruit and some sugar and stuff. We'll add some butter and milk, and we'll mix it all together in the bowl, and then we'll tip it out of the bowl and we'll mix it on top of the tables. And then you're going to make it into buns. So you guys are going to be doing all the work, which is
I like
fantastic.
mixing.
That's good, that'll be
So
helpful.
it'll be really fun.
Yep.
I'll be mixing like every single one of them.
Well, we'll make sure we take turns because everyone likes mixing. So the first thing we need to do though, because we're making food, we need to wash our hands, and if you've got long sleeves, we're good to pull your sleeves up, just to keep them out of the way so you don't get covered in dough. So you guys can all go off and do that now. You can go and wash your hands, pull up your sleeves, and then come back and the yeast will be just about ready.